What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel of Burton Entertainment, and today we are checking out the brand new EP from the band The Amity Affliction entitled Somewhere Beyond the Blue. This is going to have 3 songs into here. Now, generally, like with full album reactions and EPs, I generally put that on my Patreon. EPs are the $3 tier, and full album reactions are on the $5 tier. But since this is only 3 songs, and it is the season of giving, I'm just going to upload this for free on my YouTube channel. I am definitely familiar with this band. I do not listen to them all the time. If I heard a couple of songs, I could probably tell you that's them, but honestly, I have not really listened to the Amity Affliction before, but everyone's been telling me that these 3 songs are super sick. So I figured let's just jump on the channel, throw on the camera, and let's do some reactions here. So super excited to check it out with you guys here. Again, time codes will be down below in the description if you want to just jam out to a certain song or just hear my overall thoughts if you just want to hear what I have to think about at the very end. And again, before we get started, huge shout out to my patrons that are going to be on the screen and the description down below. I want to thank you all so much for being a supporter and a patron here at Channel of Burton Entertainment. If you'd like to join the Patreon family, there is of course a link down below in the description and in the pinned comment. But let's go and check out the Amity Affliction. I'm super excited for it. Alright, so again, time codes will be listed down below in the description if you just want to watch a particular song, or if you want to hear my overall thoughts. Again, that'll all be linked down below in the description for you guys here if you guys want to check out a certain song, or again, just feel free to rock out with me for the entire EP. But I'm super excited here. The first song is called Like Love, so let's pop it off in 3, 2, and 1. Only about 12.5 minutes. Oh boy. Okay, gonna be emotional.
Drop it on the tongue like love, even though you know it won't be enough.
Yeah, man. Emotional. Put the lyrics pulled up on this, man. Oh man. Dang, this is dark. Woo. I love that chorus, man. Oh, this is sick, dude. Really deep message on this one, man, for sure.
Even though you know it won't be enough.
That's hard, man. It's really hard, you know.
I'll be in space.
Really emotional stuff, dude. Dang. dude. That was really deep. I didn't expect it to go that deep. Wow. Holy cow. That's gotta hit somebody. That's emotional, dude. Oh my gosh. Dang, dude. Alright, next song is Death All Around. I'll give my thoughts on the song at the very end. Ooh, a little bit of a bouncy one. I got the lyrics pulled up here on my phone, so you seem to be looking over and just reading the lyrics. Man, this is really dark stuff, dude.
I hold is more precious than gold.
I like that. Ooh, this is really good, man. Really emotional, but really good instruments and very well done so far.
Knowing what I hold is more precious than gold.
I'm so down, can you feel me around? That's epic, dude. Oh, man. Oh, shoot! Okay, hold on. I didn't expect that. That was a... I don't usually rewind, but we gotta do that one more time, brother. Yeah! Oh, yeah! Woo! Oh, this is off the top rope! Yeah, brother! Woo! That breakdown! Absolutely delicious. Hats off to the chef. Mamma mia! That was sick. Oh, we got another blast! I missed it. One more time, dude. I'm sorry. Yeah. Woo! Ooh, yeah, this is cool. Heavy heavy and emotional. It's just the way that I like it. We got one more song left, and it's called Give Up the Ghost, I think is what it's saying. Yeah, Give Up the Ghost. Okay, last song. I'm actually really excited to talk about this. Very excited. Oh, these lyrics. Oh, shoot. Woo! Oh. Yeah. Oh, dude. Just terrific. Just terrific. What an emotional roller coaster of an EP that was, sincerely, guys. That was something else. I didn't expect it to be like that heavy when it came to the lyrics, but this really was something that definitely hit home for me a lot. So what I'm going to do is generally what I've been doing, because I've been editing so many videos lately, doing a whole bunch of other stuff, I usually just give my thoughts right after the song, but I want to give each song some time in the spotlight, because I feel like each song can touch on a different topic for those who are struggling. And since I do struggle with a lot of those things, I really want to make this a lot more personable. So what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to leave time codes for each song on my overall thoughts on each song. And again, that's going to be all listed down below in the description as well. But I'm super excited to talk about Somewhere Beyond the Blue, the new EP from the Amity Affliction. I can't wait to talk about it with you guys. So let's go and start with the first song, Like Love. With the first song, Like Love, I think there's a lot of imagery there that does talk about, drugs and feeling depressed and feeling like you can't, move on from that. There's actually a really cool, like, citation kind of song on Juice WRLD's album called Fighting Demons that I did do a reaction to it, and that's not a shameless plug. The reason why I bring it up is because there is a citation song on there by Eminem where he talks about how he's like, I don't know how people function without taking, like, pills. And I'll leave that down below in the description. It's a really good listen. It's actually really eye-opening. And you look at this video and you look at the very end where the guy essentially looks like he overdosed on those pills, and it looks like that girl really loved him and cared about him. And it kind of showed me, and this is all just based on what I saw, is that a lot of people think that depression and anxiety can be fixed by having that significant other, or having a YouTube channel like I do. I'm just relating to myself here, or doing these certain things, where in reality that's not really the case. Depression is a chemical imbalance that really messes with your brain. And sure, it's great to have a loved one that can help you and guide you through it, but sometimes you feel like that's still not enough, and people always get that assumption of, like, because they have that now, they're going to automatically be happy, and that is not the case at all when it comes to stuff like that, at least for me. And so the song was kind of, for me, really eye-opening, because it did show me, like, even though I do have a YouTube channel that I love, I'm talking to somebody that I really care about right now, and I have a wonderful family and wonderful friends, I still feel sad a lot. And my entire channel is really based on entertaining people to promote, like, mental health, to help them like I have struggled. And I want people to know that, like, just because I do YouTube, just because I do those things, doesn't mean I'm necessarily happy. I still struggle with depression, and I have really bad anxiety, and it weighs on my mind every single day. And so that's what I took from the song Like Love. Let's go ahead and jump into the next song, which is going to be Death Is All Around. Sorry, I should have had the songs pulled up. Me, I think that Death Is All Around really does talk about, again, just wanting to take your own life. I think it definitely has those elements in the part of the song saying, like, sometimes I think about the end most days, and I think about just wanting to end it all. And I think a lot of people have that thought in their life at least once, even though they don't struggle with, like, depression or anxiety. I think that they really do have that thought sometimes, like, sometimes just be easier to just let go, right? Like, it would be so much easier, if you think about it, kind of playing devil's advocate here, it'd be so much easier not to worry about paying bills or going to school or doing those things that are really stressful. It'd be a lot easier to let go, right? It'd be so much easier to be like, I give up, I quit, and I think a lot of us have had that thought. I think a lot of us have really struggled with that, and I know I have personally, where sometimes, like, I'm done, man. Like, I can't do this anymore. But, we have to keep fighting for those who care about us, because sometimes we'll have people sometimes some people aren't really close to family or things like that. Like, some people don't have a good connection with their mom or dad or siblings, but I know that there's one person out there who cares about you in particular, whoever this may concern. Luckily I have a great relationship with my parents, my sisters, and my family are great, but some people don't have that. And so I want you all to know, like, you are worth something more than you may think. You are worth, you are worth that, and I think the songs, for me, they're very therapeutic, because I can listen to them and make them personable, and it really helps me want to keep pushing forward, in my life. And so I really like that song. It also had some really cool blast moments. I thought those were really sick. Those are really, really cool. But then we have one more song on the album, Give Up the Ghost. Let's go ahead and jump into that one. I was actually reading through some of the comments here on some of the songs, just to kind of see what people thought about these songs, and it seemed like they're really overwhelmingly positive here. But I did see this comment I'm going to put on the screen here. I blocked out the name because I don't want to get anybody in trouble or anything. Not that it's a bad comment. I just thought it was really uplifting, and I kind of want to put my own spin on it here. So it says, you know, it wasn't until Chester Bennington took his life that I looked back and I realized that most LP songs came from depression. Enjoyed everything that they've ever put out, being totally oblivious to the possibility of the music ever being a cry for help. I pray things don't play out similarly to the Amity Affliction because I'm totally balls deep into the music. Rock on, everyone. I think that was a really cool comment because that's absolutely correct. Sometimes music can be a cry for help. When I write my own lyrics here, sometimes it can be a cry for help. It can be one of those things where I'm struggling and it's kind of my way of saying I want someone to reach out to me and talk to me because I'm too afraid to say something. And so, yeah, you look at Chester from Linkin Park, one of my most inspirational bands of all time that got me to heavier types of music. I think when people realized when he took his life, I think a lot of people started taking that seriously, where it's like, oh my gosh, like their music really was a cry for help. Like Chester really struggled. Even on the newest album, you hear some of the songs, you're like, that is just devastating. And one thing I always say is that one life is too many. Like if somebody feels like they have to take their own life because they just can't handle it anymore, then we as people, as a nation, need to do something about it. And of course, I know there's other struggles going on right now. Obviously, there's the COVID-19 variant, the other people are getting sick, and I feel like mental health is just not talked about enough. It's not talked about enough because so many people are struggling every single day because we're too afraid to reach out and say, do you need some help? Or we see somebody struggling like on the street, we drive past them and we're just like, yeah, whatever. When those people are struggling and they're hurting and we don't know what they're going through, we don't know how they ended up there. That's not our place to judge. Our job, because we're given this blessing, is to pass that blessing forward. And so I always try to at least talk to the people that I see on the street. If I'm passing out of a store, I'll try to give them something. I'll try to do those things. I'm not trying to make myself sound like a bigger person. I'm not, I promise you. But I encourage you guys to just reach out to a friend or a family member who is struggling right now because you never know who's going through something. And it's unfortunate we had to see Chester pass away to see people go like, oh man, like that was a big deal. Again, his life, he's gone. He's not coming back. And so our job is to make sure no one else has to do the same thing that Chester did. And I'm sorry that I got so emotional with all this and I got really deep into it, but mental health is really important to me, and it's one of those things that I will always be an advocate for, and I will always help people who need it. And I hope if they're struggling with the Amity Affliction, I do hope and I pray that they receive that help, that they have family members, friends to support them if they are truly struggling with the words they were saying, because a lot of these songs do sound like a cry for help. I obviously do not know the guys, but of course I can pray for them. And I encourage you guys again to reach out to those who are struggling because you will make a difference in their life. Your words could save somebody. I want you guys to know that. The simple things make a big difference. And again, I want to thank you all so much for watching this video here at Chandler Burton Entertainment. Again, reach out to a friend, tell someone you love them. You never know how much that's going to help them and impact them. And until next time, I hope you all take care.